All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go here with eat, and when I feed it with hurt. Oh yeah. When I need it with do. Yes sir. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it.
Good evening and welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on Junior Household, with your host, Michael Gilman. We do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Victory alive.
Turn the fire the person. Holy Ghost fire the person. Turn the fire the person. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win.
If you just joined us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you on this podcast where it says to be civil with one another. There shall be no curse words, no insults of any kind. If you don't like what we say, what we do here, we invite you to switch the channel and you can come back another time. We got a great show coming up. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Tonight, we're going to focus our conversation on the ruling of the Supreme Court.
I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it.
Your time is your time, nobody can stop it. Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists, the Liberian People, they won at the Supreme Court of Liberia. What's your takeaways?
Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win. Yeah. Born to win. I say I was born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. They will feel it. I said they will hear it. So you forced to let me. You don't let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You don't let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I conquer it with heat, and when I feed it with hurt. Oh yeah. When I need it with do. Yes sir. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah.
Speaker J. Fonati Koffa triumph at the Supreme Court of Liberia. What's your takeaways? We've got a great show coming up here. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page. It was born to win. Today, the Supreme Court of Liberia handed down her ruling in the case brought to them by Speaker J. Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists. What's your takeaway? Invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Let's have a great time on here tonight. We do have the ruling of the Supreme Court. You know, let me say, you forced to let me.
Oh yeah.
Come and see, come and see. Come and see what the Supreme Court did today in the land of the living, the land of Liberia. Come and see.
Hey, New York, New York, just so New York, New York, New York, New York, Hey, hallelujah.
Oh, Sani Badruo.
Asamo Badruo. Ay. Banana deo. Bana globa deo. Bana waya deo. Bana wamuo. Nadu na wamuo. Na wamuo.
Lena Addison Outland. This song is called Come and See by Will Davis of Minnesota. Come and see.
Oh yeah. Hey. No Oh yeah.
Cecilia Freeman. She was like, "Give us that ball in business." Absolutely.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Body.
Hey.
Body. Body. Body.
Body.
How do you know?
Oh yeah.
Come and see what the Lord has done.
What?
Joyce Lomaga win. Daddy. Come and see what the Supreme Court said today in the land.
Hey.
Liberia.
Hey. Everybody come and praise the Lord. Oh yeah. Hey. Get up on your feet.
Tonight we celebrate the victory of the Liberian people, the victory of the law, rule of law, the victory of constitutionalists, the victory of Speaker J. Fonati Koffa. Body that jail.
He took the burdens off my shoulder. Come and see, oh. Body that jail. Body that jail. Ah, oh, come and see, oh. Body that jail. Come and see. But he's done for.
Come and see what the Lord has done for us. Will Davis there with that song. And let's bring this song here. Tonight we're celebrating the victory of Speaker Koffa. And this song says it all. Speaker Koffa, a crew man, right? Let's do this crew song by Comfort Kong. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page as we celebrate the rule of law in Liberia tonight. With the win, that's Speaker Koffa and Constitutionalists, the integrity lawmakers. Liberia wins. It's a great show for all of us here tonight. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Tonight we celebrate the rule of law in Liberia with some praise songs, praise and worship songs sung in the vernaculars. What a song there! What a song there by Comfort Con. Let's do this other song here for all of us. Popolio. If you just joined us here, welcome to all of you. We've got a great show coming up. But first, we got to give God the glory. We got to sing praises to Him as we celebrate the victory of the Speaker, Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists. Yes, I can't wait. The lady from Atlanta says, good evening to you, Mr. Gilman, and my GHT CNN family. Oh, welcome to you, dear lady. Good to see you always. William Massacre, like the speaker said in his interview at his residence, that the legal battle is over and it is now time for the political battle. He has promised to reach out to all of the other lawmakers from the majority side to please return to session and do the Liberian people's work. I hope the guys from the majority side will understand that they don't have the number to legally remove the speaker, so they should please return to session. I'm calling and appealing to all of our CDC lawmakers to do so. No, Monique Boyer. Welcome to you, dear Madam Secretary General, CLN, Concerned Liberian Network. James S. Keller. You have a bunch of grown-up boys and girls running our country. What a shame. Amen. What a song there. What a song there. Ablakolo. What a song there by Ablakolo Gay. Tonight, we also play you this song. You know, we got two major events in our country. George Sowood, welcome there from Australia. We have this victory by the Liberian people, for the Liberian people, by the Supreme Court of Liberia, and we also have the passing of Senator Prince Johnson of Nema County. The late senator's wife is the cousin of Speaker Koffa and President George Weah. And so we play this song. As we celebrate the victory, we also remember her. This song by Miss Mene, Zomo. Let's do the Zomo.
Everybody do that some more. Everybody do that some more. Why Cocola? Why Samuya? Why Cocola? Why Samuya? Why Cocola? Everybody line up, grab a partner to the some. Everybody line up, grab a partner to the some. Everybody line up, grab a partner to the some. Are you ready?
Are you ready now?
Come on. Go left,
go back, right, go back,
left,
go back,
right. That's how you do that some more. Oh, you do that some more. Oh, you do that some more. Oh.
Julie Quay of Otingo's Village, welcome to you on the FM dial.
Nima Kasabi,
Calonia,
Calonia,
Calonia.
Blare bebe sele ya blela le dindin ya kono ye menu
Dum.
Kolole nye sele ya langole we fada kono ye menu bawundo. Blare bebe sele ya blela le dindin ya kono ye menu bawundo. Kolole nye sele ya langole we fada kono ye menu bawundo. Everybody do the sumo.
Let's do that Zomo.
Everybody do the sumo.
Let's do the Zomo. Patrick Kayatie, Arotino Solo, Him City, William Saba Davis.
You can do it anywhere.
You can do it anyhow, anywhere. Let's do the Zomo.
Anywhere.
No, Monique Boyu. Let's do it. Kanazile, where the Brian? Emmanuel Bro.
That's how you do.
Mateo Steven says, I love this song so much.
You do the sumo. You do the sumo. Kolengena mba. Agene ya inukewa. Mage ya wa unka ya li kolula unka. Kolumo mlale usebo. Kolumo mlale usebo.
Regale iye. Regale iye.
Everybody line up, put your hands on.
Let's do that freestyle.
Everybody line up, put your hands on. Let's do the freestyle. Come on,
Shake, shake, shake. rock, 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 shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Rock it, shit. That's how you do the zoom.
Father Orito Reto. They're supposed to like it now. MG2. Welcome, how you doing? When you see Mene, you hear some. Miss Mene.
Oh, let's do that some more. Oh, let's do that some more. Oh,
let's do that some more.
Oh. Everybody do that some more.
Let's do that some more.
Everybody do that some more.
Let's do that some more. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm all out to that some more.
Let's do that some more.
Let's do that some more. Nima Kasabi.
What a song there by Miss Mene. Zumo, Miss Mene. This song came out several years ago, but it still rings a bell. It still sounds good. Great song there. And you can only do this song when you're doing your GB. When you get your GB going on, you throw it in the air, put your mouth on the air. Yeah, that's the GB music right here. But welcome to you all. I actually met Miss Mene in Minnesota at Jerry and Telma's house or home there in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. A very, very talented, beautiful young lady, very energetic, and of course, her music says it all. All right, we played you several songs here tonight for the mere fact that you see the heading up here tonight, victory at last, and then you see my background is the Speaker of the 55th House of Parliament, the Speaker J. Fonati Koffa. All right, we are celebrating him tonight, celebrating the rule of law, celebrating the Liberian people, and doing all we can to ensure that our country and democracy prevails at all times. All right. So we say welcome to you all as we delve into our program here tonight. You all are aware that the Supreme Court handed down her ruling today in the nation's capital, just after 3 p.m. local time or after 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It was a much awaited decision, ruling by the court that the Liberian people, international partners, and others have long waited for. It's been over 6-7 weeks since we had the impasse at the Capitol building with renegade lawmakers in the majority tried to overthrow, unseat the speaker, as the speaker, Fonati Koffa, was on an official trip, a member of Joseph Yuma Boyka delegation to Rome, Italy, where both met with the Pope, the Holy Father, Pope Francis. Whether they were blessed by the Pope, we can see that the blessings received by Fonati Koffa, uh, uh, we can see it, you know, right here. It happened today in Liberia. The blessings from the Pope, the Holy Father. Apparently, it did not. Boycott did not receive it. Uh, he didn't pay attention when the blessings were being given. And so that's why we play to you those songs, songs of praise, songs of worship, uh, the warrior song, the Grable War Dance song, and what have you. Because this was a fight. This was a fight. All right. Like I said many times, that uh this fight is not a race. It's not a race, but a journey. A journey. All right. It's not a race, but a journey. And you know, when you are on a journey, you don't stop till you accomplish, till you get there. But for a race, you have a point. All right. For a race, you have a point, or a finish point. You got a finish line. Okay. This has been a journey. A journey that embodies you, me, and everybody who want to see our country, Liberia, grow, develop. Okay, yeah, it's a journey, not a race. Dilando Tambasa,
The wise man.
yeah, good evening to you. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing really, really good
All right,
this evening, and it's great to be with you.
absolutely, absolutely. Uh,
Yeah,
uh, it's great. It's great to have you. Yep. How's everything at your end? We did talk uh, 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 earlier today.
sure.
Yeah.
I was I was in time at work
Yeah.
while following. When I got the news as to what was happening back home,
Right.
a few of my colleagues and I we just run straight to the restaurant to just go
To go
and
celebrate.
feast. Yeah, then feast a little bit. Uh, and also commending what has happened, more especially, last night we talked about it,
We
and
did.
I told you, yeah, and I said there are people, there are this time around, despite there are all a lot of things happening,
Yeah.
but there are people with great integrity who stand firm and to protect Mama Liberia.
Absolutely.
And
And I think I went back on your statement and I emphasized the issue of due process.
absolutely, yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, you did. And I remember, like, when the whole battle was going on, I think it was a few weeks ago. I told you I said there's a difference between power and authority.
And authority.
Yeah, and we're talking about it, and that's play out today, to know who have the legal rights and who just have the muscle to just run around and cause noise. That was also indicated today in the simplest form, just putting it in. But we can go
Absolutely.
into it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will go into it. We have the ruling of the court.
Oh, okay.
Other people, I would say, misinterpreting it. One of such person is my own friend and a brother, Councillor Serena Cephas. He had a different outlook at it, but again, I don't blame him. Yeah, when you he's going through some tough times. The sanctions have not been good to him. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he was on this team of the speaker, but uh, he had to get removed from the team because you can't pay him with US dollars. Yeah, you can't pay him with US dollars. You can't use the US currency to pay him, and the speaker being fully cognizant of what the sanction means, uh, he couldn't publicly or just outrightly do business with Serena Cephas.
Yeah.
And so they had to take him off the team. And I think that hurt him. And so I don't know whether you listen to him, but he
No.
he, he called, imagine uh, uh, your lawyer or former lawyer calling a network after you have won a victory and say, no, Tamasa did not win because uh, he wanted a court to tell him how to eat his rice. And instead of the court telling him, take the spoon of rice and put it in your mouth, the court told him, say, first you got to cook the rice. Well, what kind of rice will you eat? Will you eat raw rice or you will eat cooked rice?
Cook rice.
Okay. So uh, 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 I have what he stated on that network, but I'm not gonna play
Okay.
it. I'm not gonna play it to dignify Serenians. I told him what I had to tell him in the chat room. You know, I put him in the same boat with my young brother Kanyo Babala, who also had, uh, uh, I mean, a former
Yeah.
spokesman. If a
Yeah. I,
spokesman,
I read on your own, and
yeah,
then I was
yeah,
I
a,
read his.
a spokesman or former spokesman of the CDC, you will get that kind of a decision from the Supreme Court. And then you come up with something that is not very germane to the ruling. And just to say I quoted the Supreme Court, you know how many times we all saw how many times Donald Trump and his spokespeople ran with whatever decision that came from the courts, whether it
Court.
was a postponement or anything that came close to victory whatsoever, they ran with it as a victory.
Yeah.
And today, Donald Trump is re-elected president of the United States.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All his cases were postponed, extended, and that's the thing they were doing, playing delay tactics. And every time he got one of those things, it was a victory.
It was a victory for him.
And today, the court ruled, mentioned Article 33 and 49.
9.
And then you say the court did nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
No.
You know? So I mean, it's quite a bit. But again, Kanyo Bala is there supporting one of the lawmakers, renegade lawmaker that took bribe.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Soka from District One.
Sukan. He's the chief of his staff for Sukan.
Yeah, my county and my district, Grand Jita, district number 1, Chian district. You know, that's the best that can come out of there. It's disheartening. It's very, very troubling. Yeah, that people that you would think would stand up in the face of adversity. You know, you stand up.
Yeah.
That's when you make your mark. When your backs are against the rope, against the wall. When you are faced with adversity, you shine. You come out and you do the needful, the utmost. All right? Yeah.
I read.
Yeah, go ahead.
I reckon you. I didn't go. I didn't listen to Councilor Cephas.
Yeah.
But I reckon you, and I just say about. I mean, there's the what you trying to prove here. I mean, this is a victory for Fonati. We are clear with it. We know exactly what Fonati and his lawyer put for.
Right.
And at this moment, looking at the ruling that came from the Supreme Court, it tells you that Fonati is in a better position.
Absolutely.
And because of that, I think we should have, especially candidate and elect of Councilor Cephas, and should have, played their card very well. But Liberia is is a place today. You find somebody at the place, and within the twinkling of an eye, you see the person flip flopping, only based on interest or other position or what have you. So this is a situation we face in Liberia. To find people standing up for what they believe in and what they stand for, or the institution they come from, it is difficult. And mind you, there where the Unity Party from time immemorial have been winning us.
Yeah.
When they get beyond that thing, they are there. Those that the partisan look up to for direction, these people will never flip flop.
renege. No, they will
They
not
will
flip
not
flop.
renege.
No.
They will remain on course. Whether it against them, they will defend their
They will
cause.
defend it.
They will defend it.
They will
If
defend
they
it.
had nothing to say, they will just leave the social media. They remain quiet.
They remain quiet.
When they make a
As
point,
they are tonight.
as they are now,
Yeah.
the people not say anything. Then we from the other side, and we want to bring opinion. What kind of expert opinion you want to share? But look, it is a great news, for our country. It's a great stand from the Supreme Court.
Right.
The honorable Speaker, Councilor Fonati Koffa, has a better chance. I know there are more discussions going on. We'll get into it in detail. We know where they talk. We know what they're talking about. We all understand that, but Fonati had a better hand in this matter. We'll get there. But let me just say hi to our GHT family and our CLN family. This is good for us. The opposition, the ruling establishment were thinking otherwise, but the Supreme Court stood their ground. And they represented Mama Liberia very well.
They did.
And there is a litmus test they have now showcased, and we know how they stand and we know how they think. They monitor the public opinion too as well. They saw and they see how the country was moving in this particular case, and they understand that they had a major stake to play, and they were able to move and navigate into this matter and come up with certain things that can bring some window. And I know the country.
Amidst the allegations of hundreds of thousands of dollars bribery. Yeah. Amidst the allegation that monies were allocated to bribe the justices of the Supreme Court. And we told you here last night, one person did not receive that money. All right. And We also said they're gonna take the money, eat it, and do the right thing and stay rule. Somebody trended and said, Mr. Gamer, the government money. Yeah, in a free money.
Yeah. You know
Eh,
that the more disturbing thing there. You know, the
yeah,
government money, it is our money. It should
it's
be
our
used
money
for the right
for
purpose.
the right
It's not to
purpose.
go and sway people's opinion or
No,
sway their decision or use it to influence them to make some judgment that
right.
will not be in the interest of the country. That is
Absolutely
wrong.
not.
Yeah,
Very,
if you have
very
such a
wrong.
money, people in the interior, the schools, medicine, and other things, people need help.
The
You
people
know,
need help. Yep.
yeah. So, but it was a great day today, Mr. Gilmore.
Absolutely. Let's read some
Yeah.
comments. Let's read some comments here from folks following us. Gewulu P. Bear. Mr. Gilman, the highest court of the land has finally resolved the case. Our legislators must resume their work and serve the Liberian people. They are getting paid for work uh, 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 by the Liberian people. If they refuse to work, their employers should dismiss them. This outcome brings a resounding victory to Liberia. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Gewulu or Bear. Thank you for that. Let's get this other one here from AB Kobwe from Minnesota. Mr. Gilman, the squandering CRC, JNB, and his gang of squanderers has lost the game, and they will continue to lose till 2029. No doubt about that. This one is from Frederick, Tennessee. Niman, that's my young son there from New York. Mr. Gilman, I felt bad today when I read Kanye's post. I thought he was not in support of what was going on. I responded to his post that I was disappointed. Absolutely. Uh, not just disappointed, but it's unfathomable. Unfathomable. It's unconscionable that Kanye will do that post, you know? And the thing about it, all through this 6 weeks, I'm not sure uh, if I saw him make any public comment about this saga. Did anybody see anything from Kanye on Facebook about this impasse at the Capitol? If he ever took a stand, a position, made any public statement in support or in condemnation of it? Did you see that, Tamasa?
No, I didn't. And you remember, sir,
Tennessee,
we few weeks ago, yeah, we talked about it, especially when Representative Sokan came up, burst,
about
saying all type of thing, and
yeah, that he ran his campaign with
yeah, the
$400,000.
400,000, and we were thinking it's about Kanye is the chief of office staff.
Right.
Uh, they see it advancing the representative. I think we're
Mhm.
concerned about that, and
We're
we
concerned
haven't.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and since then, I haven't seen any post or any public comment pertaining to the whole saga. Only today, right
Only
after the
today,
ruling,
after the
and
ruling
I saw the post from,
from him
uh, yeah, the Anthony.
to suggest that the court did not render a definitive
Yeah,
decision. Yeah. Tennessee, Frederick, can you tell us has there been any public statement by Kanyo Bala uh, up to today besides what he posted today? Was there any? Please let us know. Welcome to all of you joining us here. Telvin Thompson from Paris, France. Welcome there. Uh, Eliza Batois, the highest court has spoken. Thank you very much, Madame Batois. Thank you. And Jerome Weir is about their so-called majority bloc return to work. They should. Yeah. Oh, this is the statement he was trying to say. It's about time that the so-called majority bloc returns to work under the leadership of the real elected speaker, Honorable Kofa, to do the Liberian people work. Absolutely. To do the Liberian people work. They need to. All right. Let me read a couple of more comments here from Emmanuel Bro. Eventually, Speaker Koffa will remain in office until the end of his 2029 tenure. I say so because gradually a lot of those renegade lawbreakers will have changed their minds about his removal. Law first. Law first. Uh, Adama, Adama Fofana, you are a frequent follower on this podcast, and you're supposed to know how we do things here, okay? We are at liberty to name whichever network anybody goes on that we reference. We can choose not to name the network. We can choose to name the network, okay? And that's why I'm not even putting your comment on the screen because it doesn't matter. It doesn't say anything. Henry Doe from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to you. Say I'm watching from Massachusetts on the people's most informative platform. And this is from James Keller. The only achievement the current government has made is by suffocating PYJ till the end. I must give them that credit. They did a great job, whether you like it or not. Yeah, they got rid of
You actually made me loud.
they got rid of
Yeah, man.
PYJ.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and they play their card very well, you know.
Oh, let me welcome the big brother. Let me welcome the big brother, the brother of the oldest brother of President Weah, William Tapper Weah Jr. Big brother, welcome. How you doing? Say Yuswa Bopu Wamu Mlabo. God will look at us. I think that's what it means. God will look at us, will look after us. Yeah. Big brother, welcome to you. Great to have you on here watching tonight. I'm very honored. We are honored to have you on here. So going through the comments here, I just saw yours and I see that you are watching. But it's great to have you, to see you watch the show tonight. Welcome. Happy holidays to you and your family there. Good to see you on here, Big brother Chiara. Yeah. And Claudia Allison. Yes, indeed, Mr. Gamer. We are celebrating the speaker's victory along with Mama Liberia, no doubt. And
Wow.
Lamage, Joyce Lamage. Mr. Gamer, I call you today because on the closing argument, lawyer was speaking in tongues.
Ain't on, man. They love that.
I saw your missed call,
George,
Joyce. I saw your missed call. I was trying to take a nap, and then
George,
I was just my sleep was just coming to myself, and then I couldn't lift up my head to answer your call. But I saw your missed call. Yeah, that was
I remember the rule of the game during the going election
yeah,
when people trying to get information. I remember you came up and say, look, just listen to us.
yeah,
Don't go on the other side. Because what
right.
do you expect from the other side? Do
What do
you
you
expect
expect?
them to say they will twist things?
Yeah,
so
they,
so
they
once you
will.
tune into them, just understand that there's something different you're going to listen to.
There's something different going to listen to.
Different.
Yeah,
Yeah. So don't listen to them, Joyce. Just pass through, you know.
just pass
Don't
through.
play no mind.
Yeah. And the big brother said, "Good evening. The same to you all. Absolutely. Thank you very
Yeah,
much."
yeah.
Yeah. And
Thank you, big brother. Thank you for watching.
no doubt. My young sister there, Salome Weeks, Seattle, Washington. Welcome to you. Good to see you on here. Godfred Gateway, welcome there. Howard Tote, good to see you. And Eddie Mayata Song Belleman, Toledo, Ohio. I believe Councillor Cephas and Kanyo Babala are the real definition of belly-driven lawyers. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can repeat that, Eddie Mayata son. You can repeat that because uh, uh, what we saw here today by these two and some others and the renegade lawmakers running that they've won, where he name from that other network that is in Europe there. He's been running with a thing with they lose. Their big man will cry. They lose. Their big man will cry. Eh?
You know,
And
you
then
know, you
and
must
then and then and then and then after Cephas went on that network, and say, based on what we heard or what I heard, what I see for her, the majority black won. Then he came back. He's not running away. Oh, their big men will lose and he will cry. He came back and said, according to Serena Cephas, the majority bloc won. How about the million of posts that you made that Koffa was going to lose and you are going to cry? What happened to those? We did ours, right? Tamasa, this network.
Yeah.
We kept running. We kept running from the time he went to the court.
Yeah.
And made the case, the arguments. Since that day, we've maintained that a Koffa was going to win. Constitutionalists were going to win. The Liberian people were going to win. The integrity lawmakers were going to win. And the rule of law was going. Didn't we?
We did.
Up to last night.
Up to last night, yeah. We came up with the analysis. We said, look, this thing, to the end, the country matters. So, and the Supreme Court, they know that there is a litmus test and Mama Liberia will win.
Absolutely.
And today it play out.
It play out.
So all the things that is happening, people, Mr. Gilmore, human being can find a way to appease themselves, especially when they are facing some difficulties, in this case, because they didn't expect that the Supreme Court would have come down with such a ruling. So to embrace it,
when money was infused.
So they were clear. You saw the people, some of them were in green coats. They're in marching with P&D, as the Liberian people can say.
Why they were going to play golf? In green coat,
their
golf trophies.
You see, my little brother Foucault, they're always in his white,
Yeah.
Foucault is white.
Let's read this comment and welcome the vice chair there for CDC USA, Donald Thwarted from Texas. Councilor Kanyo Bala also shocked the hell out of me. But I understand he was working for the other side, not of his own. Thank you, Donald Thwarted.
Yeah.
And Donald and myself, Kanyo, we all from the same place, right? From Grand G. Yeah. Emmanuel bro. Yeah. I didn't see any prior Facebook post from Councilor Kanyo Bala about the ongoing legislative saga. None at all. It's only today I read his disgusting and disappointing write-up about Supreme Court ruling, no doubt. And Jessica MJ Beslow, salute, Mr. Gilmore. You welcome there, lady. Good to hear that from you. Salute. Kuda Williams, welcome as well. All right. Yeah, go ahead, Tamasai. You wanted to say something.
Okay.
I can read this comment. Winston Logan. The Supreme Court judges ate Bwaga money and his gangsters' money and used Latin words on them. Ultra virus. Samuel Koga said the word ultra virus means extra victory. Winston Logan.
The lawyers represented their case ably. They were ably represented.
And the Supreme Court ably deliver the verdict today. The ruling. I'm telling you. Thank you very much, there, Winston Logan. Yeah, they ate the money and
Yeah,
use Latin,
yeah,
words or phrases on them so that they go and research it
yeah,
while they eat breakfast and eat dinner, lunch with their money. Uh, I mean, imagine that. Imagine millions of dollars spent. And then what the Koga say will remain at RLJ
yeah,
so that nobody breaks from our ranks and file.
yeah,
Will remain at
yeah.
RLJ. Who's paying that bill at
Who paying
RLJ?
the bill?
Eh? So it tells me, but that statement will remain at RLJ. It tells me that these guys care less about the rule of law in this country.
No,
They care less about democracy. They are false pretenders. They are false pretenders. They are fake. Okay, unrealistic.
absolutely.
They don't mean well for this country
No.
because if you and I want to hear what Vani Sherman says about the ruling from the Supreme Court, whether he will go against the ruling or he will castigate the Supreme Court or do something because they can hold him in contempt and they can take away his license.
And
Also,
Shimon is a
he's a
seasoned lawyer. He
seasoned
can't
lawyer.
he can't
Uh,
do that. I mean, he'll be shooting himself in the leg because the Supreme Court, as a seasoned lawyer, a constitutional lawyer that have been around the court for so many times as an instructor at the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law, to come up with such a thing is that you want to undermine the judiciary system. So
right.
that's why you're not here, Councilor Sherman coming out.
No.
I think, yeah, I don't think he can do that.
Also, Boyka will be calling the Justice Minister to explain this ruling to him.
How will he
And
process it?
yeah, he will be calling him because he's the Attorney General. He's the Attorney
Yeah,
General.
yeah.
He represents the government
My
in
question is, the speaker went to Italy, and the president couldn't remember
he
that
didn't remember that the speaker, yeah.
the speaker went with him. So
Yeah.
how will he process there for his attorney general as it relate to the ruling? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right. Exactly. How will
How?
he process it? How will he process it?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. How will he process it?
process it.
That's the thing. Yeah. William Masako and Mr. Gamer, the Supreme Court was very clear in its ruling when they referenced three constitutional provisions. More importantly, Article 33 and 49 that make specific reference as to who is the presiding officer, who is the speaker when a majority members or minority members meet. Absolutely. We're going to go to the ruling of the court. We have it already in queue for you here. We're going to go to it. That's the topic we are discussing tonight, folks. We got another 1.5 hours to be here to discuss it. So we are reading your comments and analyzing them, discussing them. All right, absolutely. Brian Brown, welcome to you there. Jerome Weir, they will learn the hard way from the Supreme Court of Liberia. Absolutely. And Cecilia Freeman on the YouTube channel. Liberia really giving God a hard time. But God said wear short trousers for us. He got a short trousers for us.
Yeah,
But
God can get tired.
he can't get tired. You give me a hard time, you wearing short trousers for us.
God ready anytime.
Charlene Pratt, the Iblable majority bloc need to pack their Satoka and leave the RLJ hotel. Absolutely, they need to do that. Mommy Finna, nothing can bring me down. Wesley, where have you been? Wow. I see no comment from you for a long time, but good to see you on here tonight. She said, good evening, Mr. Gilmer. How are you doing? Long time, oh, Mr. Gamer. You're laughing, hurting my side tonight. I know. I see you long time too. I mean, it's been a long time since we saw you on here. But welcome to you. Okay, welcome. James Konate. Mr. Gamer. The funny part is Bwaka bribed until they bribed Supreme Court. They took his free money and still rule against him. Victory. They gave ultra vire. They did. And Amy Connor is here. Brother Connor, welcome to you there, my man. Say good evening, my brother. And the GHT CLN family, welcome. Hopefully, we'll get to hear you momentarily, okay? Yeah.
My biggest nephew.
Yeah. Absolutely. No doubt. And Kuda Williams, I salute those representatives that stood with their speaker. You can say that again.
Absolutely.
You know, money was used. Some of these guys that stood with the speaker are first-time lawmakers. They don't have money.
No.
Okay? They don't have money. They could have taken the money, and today we don't have a Speaker Koffa. But like what his name or Collins, Luther Collins. That's why we call them the Integrity 30. Okay? Yeke Koluba, Musa Hassan Bility, Frank Safoko. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Okay? So money is not all to it. Money is not all to it. All right? So we got to continuously hail these people and encourage them to continuously do the right thing for and by the Liberian people. Absolutely. Henry Doe, Michael, my own Peking, Councillor Bala, only trying to justify the little money that he getting from the representative Jeremiah Sokan. So true, Brother Doe, Henry Doe. So true. Can you surprise me? But I understand. If I can talk it out here in the open, know what I'm doing to him in the chat room. Yeah, I didn't hide it from him. And just tonight, I told Councilor Cephas, I said he and Kanyo are the same. They're in the same league. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah. Regardless, you can't do that. James Keller, the Sierra Leone government in Liberia spending money on foolish things that will not benefit the Liberian people. The Sierra Leonean government. Wow. Yeah, Matilda Stevens. Mr. Gilman, Honorable Yeke Koluba did very well for the speaker. Absolutely. Yeke was forceful.
Well,
Let me say something. I've said it several times here at Tamasa about Yeke Koluba and his information gathering, his intelligence gathering, whatsoever you want to call it. It's very strong.
yeah.
And give it up for him. How he gets his information and continuously stand by it. It's like us when we post stuff up.
Yeah.
We don't take down our videos, we don't take down our posts. You know?
Yes.
Because the sources are ironclad, they are unimpeachable, and when they provide the information, we cross-check a nomanjiri. A good. Yeah. Yeah. That's crime for good. It's good. Nomanjiri. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nomanjiri is good.
It's good.
It's good. You know, that's how Yeke is. Yeke will bring out information and He will stand by it. Check it out. Yaka reported about the monies that were being used in this forced removal of the speaker. They made headlines in the dailies. The most newspapers carry those stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they carry those stories. Yeah. Yaka reported $900,000 was sourced to bribe the judges, the justices, and we came out here last night and said out of the 900,000, $400,000 was taken by uh, uh, the errand boy. Yeah, $400,000. Okay, so let's read one or two more comments here, and then we'll go to read the court's ruling today. Yimpan Setu, the Constitution wins, the law wins, the rule of law wins, democracy wins, Liberia wins, the Constitutionalists win, Liberians. What are you waiting for? Celebrate. Thank you very much, there, my dear brother Yimpan Setu. Thank you for that. And Winston Logan, I'm 100% sure that Speaker Koffa and his integrity bloc will get quorum on Tuesday. Absolutely. We are hoping that will be the case. Because you know what? If these guys mean well for the country, they will say the Supreme Court have ruled. In fact, they will use it as an excuse or something, as an alibi to go back to doing the people's work. Use it as an avenue. My man, the Supreme Court finished ruling. Next time, you try again. When we get it for the now, we'll try to remove the man. But right now, the man is talking about, we'll go to what Fonati also said. He's talking about reorganizing the committees and all of that. All those things that y'all want. The budget is still there. Y'all can go now talk to the speaker, and y'all, what all y'all want to put in the budget, y'all go and do it the right way. Okay? Y'all go and do it the right way. Yeah. Natana Kete, where's the belly-driven speaker now? Is he really he's really was missing in action? I understand what you try to say there, but I think you meant he's missing in action, Speaker Kun, or left hand speaker.
The left hand speaker.
The left hand speaker. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or the renegade lawmaker.
The renegade lawmaker. Yeah. Uh-huh. William Massacre, Mr. Gilman, let's watch out and see. With the presence of His Excellency Dr. George Weah, most of CDC lawmakers will return home and majority lawmakers numbers will reduce significantly. Let me also appreciate all of those lawmakers that stood with Councillor Koffa. You guys have gained the confidence of the Liberian people. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yeah. And Linda Morris, we the Seditians, we will support Yeke. Joda Agbaji Dedat. Bob Bounce rule change in my Yeke voice. I stand by my statement. If that is a threat, then I made it. I stand by my statement. Akwe Gemakali. There was a reason why the CDC lost the election. And I believe that reason was to know those who were undermining the CDC government. And we can now see all of them. Kolo. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, on that note, Akwe Gemakoli, when this dust has settled and we see normalcy returned to the capital, and Speaker Koffa regained control and start to promulgate or carry on the people's work. This network, and we'll try to talk to other pro CDC networks so that this transforming setback into great comeback.
Yes.
The party, the CDC party, have not gone to the drawing board, to the table, to discuss what caused the failure, the defeat. All right? To get a blueprint so as to catalog all of those things, and next time they know just what to do. We will begin to raise those concerns on a daily basis and have the party, the leaders, to convene to discuss that. Do a careful analysis study of the 2023 elections. Okay? Because in 2017, according to information, CDC spent for the whole process spent less than $500,000, and they won the election. Less than $500,000. Then, as a government, how much did she spend? I guess more than $500,000, and they lost the election. You understand my point, Tamasa?
Yes. Yeah.
They lost the election, and nothing has been done. People need to be held accountable. All right? And that's what Akwe Gamakoli is saying here. All right? People need to be held accountable for their actions and inactions. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get a couple more comments here, and then we're gonna go to the high court's decision. Cecilia Freeman, those lawmakers have won our admiration. They truly stood firm and tall, even with the tempting ransom that was involved. They never wavered. No, they did not. They never waver. And
I like us to see you put it, say the tempting ransom.
the tempting ransom, yeah.
Not just ransom, but the tempting one.
Tempting money. Yeah. Now not pepper leaves or cabbage
Now
leaves.
pepper leaf.
Cabbage leaves. Yeah. not pepper leaves. Cabbage leaves.
Yeah.
Abraham Conner, ultra-virus means when you undertake an act without legal authority, and intra-virus is when you act in accordance with legal authority. It is clear that Speaker Koffa was always acting in line with legal authority. That means ultra-virus phrase was purposely used against our LJ Speaker and his renegade lawmakers. Absolutely. No doubt
Sure.
about that. And the last one here from Henry Doe. Representative Jeremiah Sokan can lie. He said he used 400,000 USD. Fly lick Jeremiah Sokan face in line.
Cool that small.
Yeah, Henry, you owe your piggy too much. You say that game on get any platform. Scott Ritter, the Unity Party playbook they are using, but it will not work. Oh, okay, it will not work. They are using Unity Party playbook, but it's not going to work. No, it's not going to work. Absolutely. So, folks, welcome to all of you. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. It's been very, very interesting as you can see, we've been holding a very great conversation here regarding the Supreme Court ruling today in our country, Liberia, of 5 justices, including the Chief Justice, and we will let you know here uh, the ruling by the the Supreme Court, and why is it that they decided to hand down the ruling in person and not serve it to the lawyers representing both sides or what have you, but to read it and explain themselves and what have you. Okay? But one person was absent today. One of the ladies was absent today from from the court. You can see the chair to the far side there. I believe that's Clinton Johnson. She was absent today from this ruling. Okay, I want to reflect on this as we go to read the entire thing. Uh, a major piece of the decision of the court, and that's what right on top there above the photo. This is it right here. Wherefore, and in view of the foregoing, any sittings or actions by members of the legislature not in conformity with the intent of Articles 33 and 49 of the Constitution are ultra virus. Hence, members of the House of Representatives are to conduct themselves accordingly, and it is hereby so ordered. Any sittings or actions by members of the legislature not in conformity with the intent of Articles 33 and 49 of the Constitution are ultra virus. Hence, members of the House of Representatives are to conduct themselves accordingly, and it is hereby so ordered by the Supreme Court today. And these are the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the Liberia Supreme Court. All right. Nina Kuya, welcome to you, dear daughter. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, so let's go to the full document. Let's go back this way. Okay. This is that. Okay, this is page 1 of the document here. We're enlarging it for you, but I want to get the heading and everything. Okay. Confident D. Confident D. Say, I imagine how the left hand speaker feeling at this moment after being played with as a serious clown. Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Nimla is here. Sai from Monrovia, welcome to you there. Good morning at your end. Wow. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. The young man is up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for being there. Isian, Sai. That's a very good friend of mine there. All right. Before we go on, it keep coming to my mind. I don't want to forget about it. And Tamasa,
Yeah.
that that has to do with uh, 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 Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala. Uh, we we can confirm that he's out of the country, and
Yes.
he's taken to Ghana. He's currently in Ghana. People say India, but no, he's currently in Ghana, undergoing treatment. And we want to wish him well. We pray for him honestly, sincerely, in all fairness of the world, uh, that he gets better and return home to doing the people's work. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
Mr. Gilman. When the story broke out, I think yesterday, I think it
yeah,
happened before yesterday, but then I tried to process it too.
yeah,
But then last night we talked about it a little bit in passing,
yeah,
but I think it is good at least today because we're not waiting at least for the wise men to just come up with it in
yeah,
full.
yeah,
But it is true, Mr. Gilman. Sincerely, we want to reach, uh, the deputy speaker well. We pray that he go through the treatment and be back.
yeah.
No matter what we may go through, we all came from the same institution. We may have
Yeah.
our
And
differences.
we don't wish evil on
We
anybody.
will not wish evil. Even say he's not part of our party. Even say Bwaka, so we'll pray for him sometime.
Yeah.
So
He says sometimes,
yeah,
yeah. So do the right thing.
to do the right thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, he's a big brother. A very yeah, he's somebody very close to. I think you remember when I went to Liberia for his campaign.
yeah,
With him.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So we pray that he get a good treatment and be back. I know thing will change.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thing will
And
change, Mr. Gilman.
Josephus Mana is saying here the hospital in India refused to give him visa. I don't know the possibility of that, but if you
Yeah,
think about it, uh, uh, the international community is watching this process.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, uh, uh, and he was a central figure. He was a central one, a central point in this whole
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah. He was a major player
a
because
major player.
as a deputy speaker,
Yeah.
yeah, at the end of the day, say the whole thing said, well, it surrounds him at a certain point in time.
Hmm.
Where he flip flop go from leaving the Kofa the speaker going to the guys,
Yeah.
and then after a day or two, and he went there fully and start residing, and so I mean, so the whole stuff, at a certain point in time, it started with him, and it surrounds him,
Yeah.
because the first time we all see this particular picture about the speaker removal when he went to preside, and other lawmakers were there to prevent what was happening,
Yeah.
what was to happen. They prevented it, and there what we got to know. And since then, he been in the middle of the whole saga.
Right.
So we hope he got well. As a big brother, I pray sincerely, as you said, Mr. Gilman, he get well and be back. He's somebody that have worked for the institution, and he's also for Liberia as well. But one thing in life, Mr. Gilman, that I know of, that's what I pray every day. Um, our heart, the heart of a man is, the Bible said, is desperate and wicked. So it's just by the grace of God, sometimes you make, some informed decisions.
Right.
But one thing you can do all the good, but just a simple character default can destroy your reputation, can vanish and disappear your hard work that you have worked for
Hmm.
in a less than a 30 second. You may work for 25 years and people see you to be somebody that is noble and have a solid character.
Yeah.
But just a single character default can wipe away your 100 or 25 years of astute working. And
Absolutely.
that is what, when they say character, it is almost like a letter A or B. It will never change.
No, it will never
It
change.
don't dilly dally. It always constant.
People
So if
take
you
people
stand
take
firm,
years. People take
yeah,
years to build their
to build
character,
it is something that
their
can be built,
reputation.
and
Yeah.
our reputation. So hope the deputy speaker got welcome back, and rebuilds what has been
Rebuild his
shaking a
relationship.
few times. Yeah, what has
Yeah.
been shaking a few times to see how he can rebuild that.
Yeah. No doubt. So, folks, that's about it. We pray that the Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fowler is healed. He's currently in Ghana undergoing treatment. We pray all goes well with him and he can get back home to doing the people's work. Okay, let's go back to our conversation here. So this is the uh, uh, ruling of the Supreme Court today. In in the honor in the honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, sitting in its October term, AD 2024, before Her Honor Sienna G. Yo, Chief Justice, before Her Honor James Etta Wolokoli, Associate Justice, before His Honor Yusuf Kaba D. Kaba, Associate Justice, before His Honor Yami Kwekwe Gbese Senior, Associate Justice, before Her Honor Sienna D. Clinton Johnson, Associate Justice, and read the unconstitutionality of several actions taken by certain members of the House of Representatives. Okay, so this right here is the argument by the Koffa team of lawyers and constitutionalists. The unconstitutionality of several actions taken by certain members of the House of Representatives. When this case was called for hearing, Councilors James E. Pierre and Arthur Tamba Johnson appeared for the petitioners. Councilors G. Vani Sherman Sr. and Garrison D. Yelu Jr. appeared for the respondents. Councilors Augustine C. Fayah, Solicitor General, Republic of Liberia, Jared D. K. Galawolo, Assistant Minister for Litigation, and Joel E. Tiowe, Assistant Minister for Economic Affairs, appeared for the Ministry of Justice. Having carefully examined the contentions of the parties, listened to the arguments on both sides, and considered the laws relevant thereto, it is hereby. Let's go to number page 2. Okay, this is page 2 right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That the Supreme Court, pursuant to Article 66 of the Constitution, shall be the final arbiter. This is my man, Ibleble. Ibleble said, arbiter. Ibleble. The decision also corrected Ibleble again. Yeah. Yeah. Shall be the final arbiter of constitutional issues and shall exercise final appellate jurisdiction in all cases, whether emanating from the courts of record, court not of records, administrative agencies, autonomous agencies, or any authority, both as to the law and fact. Hence, the Supreme Court has the jurisdiction to decide constitutional issues arising out of internal dissensions among the members of the legislature, as in the present case. Okay, did we hear anybody argue today that the Supreme Court overstep a bound or were interfering in the house activities? The Supreme Court just answered that. The Supreme Court just answered that. That is that it is the law in vogue that the Constitution must be interpreted in light of the entire document rather than a sequestered pronouncement, because every provision is of equal importance, and even where there is apparent discrepancy between different provisions, the court should harmonize them if possible. That this court's interpretation of Article 33 of the Constitution, 1986, is that whether a simple majority is sitting or a lower number, in both cases, a presiding officer defined in Article 49 of the Constitution is the Speaker, and in his or her absence, the Deputy Speaker. That in the event where the Speaker is presiding over a minority, the Constitution is devoid of the mechanism for how the minority is to compel attendance of absent members. And that's the piece that my junior brother Kanyo Barbara quoted and published. Yeah. That's the piece he published. That's the only thing in this whole document that he published. And the legislature has promulgated no enabling statute or standing rules setting forth the process for compelling absentee members to attend sections, as envisioned under Article 33 of the Constitution. And that under these circumstances, the Supreme Court cannot do for the legislature what is within its purview to do, as to do so will be a violation of the constitutional mandate on the separation of powers. Tamasa, you understand that portion?
Yes. I think basically it has to do with but go yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, basically it has to do with inviting or also like to request, through the sergeant of arm to bring the majority or the black that have refused to sit under the gavel of the speaker to bring them in the chamber.
Yeah.
But how? What process can be used to compare them? And that was not disclosed. And that which the Supreme Court, in their own, based on the doctrine of separation of power, they cannot provide that particular remedy. It left with the House of Legislature, to see how best they can have it in their rules, as to what to do. You can request, but if they refuse to come, there are no mechanism or law that clearly state how they should come in, whether by force or by request, but there are no law to really explain that particular area. And they now, as the Supreme Court, they can't play that particular role.
No, they can't. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't make. They can't make laws.
They can make laws.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Musu Thomas is telling us that Honorable Fala is not sick, and she went on to say, "Trust me, the news of him being sick is misleading and false." All right, Musu, thank you very much there from Australia. Thank you for the piece of information. We hope and pray that
I
he's
pray
all
that
right, and
he's doing good.
what the information you are sharing with us is authentic, is the fact, because we want to see him get back to work
Yeah,
as early as Tuesday or even Monday.
absolutely.
Monday is leadership at the house, or they do have our leadership meetings and stuff. I hope he gets back on Monday to doing the work he loves to do best. Yeah. Okay. So thanks there, Tamasa, for that interpretation. All right. The Supreme Court is saying we've quoted this Article 49 and 33 many times here, but the speaker and everybody else say, let's go to the Supreme Court to interpret this for us. And we were talking about the compelling of the majority to even go, or not majority, but absentees members, that the lower number can compel the absentee members to come. But we didn't see it in there. We didn't state anywhere how they can compel them. Did we? No, we did not.
No, we did not.
We did not. And now the High Court of the land is saying that is not provided for in a constitution. How you can compel them to come is not provided for. That's the politics now. Let's go to page 3. So this is the ruling, the decision right here, page 3. And that was the first part we read for you. Wherefore, and in view of the foregoing, any sittings or actions by members of the legislature not in conformity with the intent of Article 33 and 49 of the Constitution are ultra virus. Hence, members of the House of Representatives are to conduct themselves accordingly. The clerk of this court is ordered to inform the parties, and it is hereby so ordered. Giving honor our hands and seal of the Supreme Court of Liberia, this 6th day of December AD 2024. Siena A. Siena G. Yo, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia, James Eto Howard Wolokoli, Associate Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia, Yusuf D. Kaba, Associate Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia, Yami Kwekwe Besesunion, Associate Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia, Sienna D. Clinton Johnson, Associate Justice, Supreme Court of Liberia. Okay? You got all 5 of them signed on the ruling of the court. I don't know whether and that's why we got to quest the legal minds. If they had a vote and it was 2-3, it was 4-1, or it was overwhelming, unanimous decision, I don't know whether in a split decision everybody can still sign and then they have their dissenting views, or regardless how the case go, everybody signs. We're gonna be digging into that for our next broadcast. But as it is right now, we can suggest or deduce that this was a unanimous decision by the signature of all 5 justices, including the Chief Justice, or unanimous decision taken here. Okay, but as you can see on the picture, one of the justices, Sienna Clinton Johnson was not in today. And the answer Zeke Morris Douglas said is 5-0, which makes it unanimous. It was a unanimous decision by the High Court. So we have people running around trying to misinterpret the court's decision or ruling today. Some our colleagues, others from the Renegade Lawmakers side of things. But Speaker Koffa made a post in which he talked about what did he say?
Yeah, I read Speaker Koffa post
Yeah,
right after the ruling came out.
he said we
Yeah, great.
celebrate victory, not of a bloc, but of a democracy embedded in the rule of law. Let me see if I can put it up for all of us here. Yeah. Let me put it up. Fonati Koffa's post. Okay, that's it right there. You can see it. I didn't take a screenshot to zoom it in, but that's the raw post there. I even share it on the wall. You can find it there. He said, "We celebrate victory not of a bloc, but of a democracy embedded in the rule of law. In the next few days, I will be reaching across the aisle to encourage my colleagues to return to work, do the Liberian people business, restructure the House, and contemplate my transition. To God be the glory. Contemplate my transition. Restructure the House. Do the Liberian people business. And contemplate my transition. To God be the glory." What's your takeaway from that, Tomasa, from the speaker's post?
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore. First, I just want to extend my gratitude to the speaker. I think he's um so to put it, he's a very intelligent person. That's what I want to just categorize him.
Yeah,
And also, he's a true leader. He believes that, no matter what the situation, I think at the end of the day, these 73 lawmakers need to sit together and discuss. And that pause was very, very important. It was cardinal to this whole matter.
yeah,
And the process in which, can you imagine, he gave the process in which he lay out, especially to the last two paragraph to the end of of that post,
yeah,
talking about restructuring is very significant when you're talking about reconciliation. At the end of it, he's talking about contemplating in terms of how he want to transition. So these are important components. If you and your colleagues go into a serious, bitter, scenario, and at the end of the day, come up to see how best we can come and narrow down all of our tensions and see how best we can put things together and come back on the table once again. Because all in this, there's a common denominator, that is Liberia. So I think the speaker post is very important.
yeah,
I think I hail him for that. I see him as a true leader. And from his post, it just gave me that sense that it is not all about power. No, it is not all about power. It is not about title, but it is about how we can work together and bring prosperity to our people in our nation. And the first branch of government, I think they have the heavy lifting to do if our country will move in the right direction. So I think the speaker post today was very, very important, and I just hear him for that. And you're not just a flimsy post. That's why. I mean, it was a very short post, but very, very, very detailing, and things that he put in there that has that propensity to bring people on the table to
Does,
discuss, and that's
does,
what I'm so excited
does the
about.
word does the words let me welcome Laura Askey. She said it's been a while, but I'm here. Hello, family. Hello to you there, Miss Askey. Welcome to you. And Miss Boyu Zena. Yay. Welcome to you there again. Good to see you on here as always. Okay. And Patrick Kennedy, welcome there as well. Good to see you on here. Okay. The speaker's post of Tamasa. He has in there contemplate transition. Does that give you the inclination that he's gonna resign? Or he's gonna transition the whole House of Representatives with regards to reconstituting the committees and what have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore. The transition process, there are a lot of things. If you look at the whole problem, the whole removal of speaker scenario, you get to understand that some of the issues until you play it,
Yeah.
some people, they had some problem with committees. They felt that they were out of the process. They believed that the speaker, they didn't recognize them, and they were not placed on committee and so forth. And I think the speaker understand that because he talked about human dynamics, how to navigate to work with different group of people.
Right.
I think so. One of the ways that can open a discussion, a friendly discussion, one is to see how best you talk about transitioning, to see how best you talk about restructuring. These words are political words, and the House of Representatives is a political theater. So I think the speaker understands the language, and that's why he used that particular words. Is very intentional. It is not just flimsy. So, but my mind is not on about him resigning. My mind is just on about shaking up things
Picking up
and
things.
see how best, yeah, he can incorporate other folks and then to move forward, and through
Right.
the discussion, the true saying will come on the table, and you'll begin to understand exactly what some of the motivation and the intent behind his removal and other things, and
Right.
they can put things together and they find a way to move ahead. But my mind is not on resigning. My mind is just on about transition other things, shaking up other things, committees and whatsoever, um, but not to resign.
Absolutely not to
Yeah.
resign. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me read this comment from Alex Kolu. Oh, our lines are open, folks. We'll be taking your calls momentarily. Our lines are open. If you have the number, you can call. We'll be putting out the number as well. Alex Kolu, there from Nima, watching this morning. Sir, good morning, Chief. It's been a little long time I can be on the show. But thank God this morning I'm on the show. This Unity Party lawmaker get drafted. Up to now, the guys are still saying they they can't listen to the court ruling. But anyway, I don't blame those guys. I blame the people who elected them. The law, the law is the law, guys. I'm closely following you guys this morning from Nima County, to be precise, Bound City. Absolutely. Thank you very much,
Alex,
Alex
Alex Cole.
Alex Kolo. Thank
Cole.
you. Yeah,
Thank you, Alex.
no doubt. Kowina Dio, welcome dear daughter-in-law. Let's go to the line here. Welcome, Lomage. Joyce Lomage Wim. Lomage, welcome.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Kemal.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Joyce.
Yeah,
Lomagere Wayne.
everything.
Good.
Oh, doing fine.
Mr. Clement, the first thing I would like to say to Mr. Speaker Koffa,
Yeah.
do not resign.
Mm-hmm.
Do not resign. Stay put. Whatever you get 5 more years to be Speaker of the House. Stay there. Let it continue. Because if you resign, you'll get in the hand to feel that they know better than you. Do
Right.
not resign.
Do not
And
resign.
2, Mr. Clement,
Yeah.
my father, let God bless him. The man that you tried to move, he's still in the hospital, he's still in the country. And you father behind a UPS thing to put stress on you to send you to hospital. You learn your lesson here.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Johnson got stress. We'll bury him next month.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful of those people. Mr. Father, my father, I'm a reaction, I'm not a sedition. You struggle. Don't
I'll
let
make
us
the John
believe you're one of the
CDC.
people that made us to lose the election. Don't make us believe that you're one of the people that honor my job we have for not losing the election because your behavior
For losing
is
the
just
election.
racing on the line. And AB ran too fast because I wanted AB to come on the line to defend that Greek war because the Greek war gave me people hard to do Mr. Gilmore. That Greek war on that said the
But
lawyers
if did it, I don't put a post back. If did it.
Mr. Gilmore was full lawyer.
Uh-huh.
We had the lawyer for Thomas Fonati there. I mean, Fonati Koffa lawyer on the line.
Yeah.
We had what the other body in America here. Ashley Johnson was there. And we had 2 other lawyers, Mr. Gilmore was two juicy. That was according to the year that thing today. They were speaking in tongues.
Uh-huh.
But we pray for you, Father.
But anyway, if you already defined it for us, so we put it on the
did.
Thank you, Mr. Kimo.
You're
If you please
welcome.
come and explain that agree what because I agree what like it had me learn and up on all today.
and Joyce are taking you straight to CDC.
Yeah.
How did she go?
She go. Yeah. All right. Our lines are open. Let me read this comment from Zwedru there, Grand Juda County. Alex Gelanire. So I'm watching from Zwedru. Alex said I'm watching from Zwedru, but I don't think the court clearly decide this matter today. Alex, our lines are open. You can call on the WhatsApp line. Let's take you. Let's go to Nima and welcome another Alex Kolu from Nima.
Good morning, Mr. Gamer. And good morning to your panel in studio.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, Kolu.
Well, thanks to you guys for the great effort. By this time, I keep electing the man of the Liberians. I've been following the posts, your GHT hard talk.
Yeah.
Every day that I pray for every step those guys reach, you always go honor and make them to understand where we are and where we are stopping now.
Right.
And Mr. Gamer, I can tell you the time for the speaker to resign, it has passed.
It passed.
Those guys, it has passed long time. So our man shouldn't go on speaker resigning.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing. Even on our post with Jida talk, their chat room, look like kind of thing they were arguing among themselves. We didn't saw anything regarding about the speaker corruption.
No.
But all they were just arguing among themselves, it was because of the very position. You see what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Even the lesson of the Johnson or even a large discussion with Amin Will, he said there is no representative who will do such an expenditure by keeping lawmaker in house to sponsor them to move speaker.
Mm-hmm.
That action is from the executive.
From the executive.
And who is the executive? The Braga and the Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Fine. So for the speaker to resign as part, in our complaint, they were praying the last time that Supreme Court will rule in favor of them. But I'm telling that Speaker Koffa is not right or a noble speaker. But all of a sudden yesterday, the Supreme Court make it clear that any action, any transaction in the action of the speaker, it is not a law. And what the group of the speaker been saying,
right,
come under the gabble of, they come up with your complaint and follow the due process.
Mm-hmm.
That the due process the Supreme Court explained yesterday. So what they say, what all they doing there is in the action of the law is unconstitutional.
It is.
So we shouldn't want to go there. And trust me, they will come. It's just a shit fake everything.
Mm-hmm.
That one got Kole I listened to him yesterday. My Lord, I know. He said it's so the bill. You get your own law. What law that the country live by? You can say your law that you know. It's so laughable.
So he got law different from the Constitution.
Yeah. So we all our own share the law in the country now. We got our own pocket. We living back. So you're thinking chief, they got in a chief area. They don't know what to do.
Thank you very much, Alex. Alex Corey from Bond City, Nima County this morning. Yeah. Let's come back here to
we get collect law now, right?
Yeah, collect law. Yeah. Let's come to Delaware. 302-3080. Hello.
Hey, hi, Mr. Gamer.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, panelists. My name is John, calling from Delaware. Mr. Gamer, today I was so excited. Because there was a severe problem. It was going to be a severe problem in the future.
Right.
But thank God that the Supreme Court, you see, what the people don't understand is that somebody was saying it, I'll call it, on one of the posts.
Mm-hmm.
They said the renegade lawmaker wanted for the Supreme Court to tell them, say, in black and white, spell everything up. The thing you do, it was wrong. It was unconstitutional.
Yeah.
You go back. They said I had wanted for the Supreme Court to spell it out. Because if you listen to Serena Seaford,
that's what he said, yeah.
He said, no, the Supreme Court, we're using one word to define all those things.
To define everything. Ultra virus.
Yeah. So what's there for you to define? And the Supreme Court went as far as saying what a majority or minority.
Yeah.
Without a speaker.
It's
unconstitutional.
It's unconstitutional.
So what there again for you to understand? Yeah. I'm just so happy tonight. I was so happy.
Absolutely. And the Supreme Court said, the lawmakers should what? Compose themselves.
Should compose themselves.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. Don't compose themselves.
Yeah.
And as regard to Speaker Koffa, yeah, when you look at his post and all the things, you might look at it to be like, oh, probably he want to resign. But what he went through, up to the time it was settled, it's a transition for him.
Yeah.
That alone is a whole transition. More than the time when he was elected as the speaker and he had to put all the things together.
Right.
You see? And he had to reshuffle. They got people that stand with him. Look, let me tell you the fact. If I was Speaker Koffa, I would tell you the fact. No renegade lawmaker, if someone that was deputy, if someone that was assisting or chairman on, how they call it, listen to me, they will be members. They will be members. If they mind, let it go and do this.
You got to reconcile. Now you got to reconcile with them.
You're on a reconciliation time.
Listen, in the reconciliation, listen, you can't be doing reconciliation and certify those that want to harm you.
Absolutely. I agree.
And those that wanted to harm you and harm those that were standing with you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Because those that were standing with you, they will always stand with you. That's how you know your friend. During the time of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
During the time of trouble. So those that stand with you, they will forever stand with you. Those are loyal people. So tomorrow, if they go back again, they'll say, oh, I will go again and how they call it. Those same 30 will stand by you. They will say, my man, we're not going nowhere.
Not going nowhere, yeah.
For me, I guess, thank you. I'm still listening.
Thank you very much, John, there from Delaware. Let's go to Sis Mariah Nelson. Let the children play. Oma, big sis.
Yeah, oh, big brother.
Welcome. How you doing?
Oh, thank God. We thank God for life, Mr. Gamer.
Right.
We thank God.
Absolutely.
Thank God for everybody. We stay here. We are still here.
We stay here.
By His grace, yeah, by His grace. And we pray that His grace will carry us through, Mr. Gamer. I want to take this time to say thank you to all of you. Sis Roslyn, A.B., Oliver, Khan, everybody who still know them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you plenty for the work. You know, history will talk it. They will talk about you. The children will talk about you in the future. They people are understand. That's why the other day I was asking for what he needs. That he said he will take the country from Georgia. They all say you man will take the country here. He can't take it from him. The noise in the country plenty legislation, confusion. Since the woman take over, We can't hear nothing good about our country. They 1 year the old man been there. Every day that noise, confusion. It's so bad. The old man now divide the whole entire country more than ever before.
And corruption.
They're stealing, the division. Too much hanging on the one woman. The woman is demonic. He need deliverance, serious deliverance, Mr. Gamo.
Absolutely.
The woman can steal, he can lie, he has no respect, he don't forgive.
No
vision. All the bad
no vision.
No, he ain't got no vision. He lies. He bitter. I mean, everything evil is part of on this woman. And the Liberian people will told these children, they take their woman, they free town woman, and put our country in the woman here. The sorry for thing, Mr. Gimon, the foreigners are overtaking the lane. The foreigners are taking the lane. And the woman, the little money that there, the women are spending it. Look at LU close. The children are in school. The women just doing all kinds of things. They're causing confusion in our country. Why you see Liberian lawmakers them making flower money and say one more speaker or the police got to go, they almost won't fight. They look at the place where they go to the hotel there where they discussing the country. They made so anxious to be speaker, he put his hand, he left hand up. It tell you that the people not focus. You don't know that now your left hand to take all that left hand they don't use. They to the hotel, they won't go to their homes. They don't want to go home to their family. They're in a hotel.
In a hotel.
What are you doing in a hotel, lawmaker, discussing the country issue? What are you teaching the children? I mean, the people won't bring war to see Liberian people running around just because they want power to see. That the other they want the stealing they been going on, including Thomas Father says, the one small city he been sitting inside there. That all that thing they're making him scared. So the people need to stop what they're doing. It's sorry for. Ghanaians, they're building bridges, they're building. Look at Ghana, Mr. Gamo. Ghanaians used to come stand and pay for food 1 hour. They get in Liberia coming up. Go see Ghana. You stand up, you calling for Uber, they coming for you. The people internet system so good when you're in Ghana. That the broom sound will wake you up in Ghana. The people sweeping their country. They love for the people country. You can see it on the people, Mr. Gamo. Oh, yes. Why the people, men just got the country there? And the boys, they say they're Liberians. All of them say they went to school. They've been traveling in foreign country in the Western world. When will we ever go to carry the beauty that we're taking from the Western world to build our nation and forget the confusion?
Right.
Yes, Mr. Gamo, it's sad. I just want to say thank you because I don't know what the people working on English when they say you're doing something that not in the Constitution. What it mean?
And me, man, you
might not do it. You don't do it right. You won't do it. Go by and go do it. It's simple as that. How you want to speak the English here again? That they want your twisting, your tenny, and I put on white clothes, they put on broad shoes, they put on all kind of things that they want English here.
Ultra virus.
That viral video.
When they want to see that how those they talk more on and they say they impasse. That's sitting, they're not impasse.
Thank you, Omar.
Man.
Thank you very much.
Good enough,
twin sister, Rebecca Sear. Rebecca.
Yeah, Mr. Kelly. Sorry, I tried to move on mute.
All right, welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you so much,
No
Mr.
doubt.
Kelly. Everybody doing yeah. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you. The fight that we are in is not today, it's not tomorrow, it's forever.
It's a journey.
Thank you for your education. Like our own AB show this evening and the afternoon from us here, and I was telling like Liberian people, thank you, and the journalists that stand for the right thing, that keep teaching us, Mr. Gilman. Like I tell people, President, we are administration, it opened a lot of Liberians' eyes. They all those that don't even know the Constitution, that now I know that this time around Liberia, you go to Arago, anything you do, they will catch you and throw you straight in jail. Because when we were in Arago, they used to say all the Liberians they are lawyers. So when you catch them, you ask them to explain yourself, they will make you to be guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get to talk I was close to get a car straight to the police station for us to just go to jail for that crime and something that was they just free or they can't even ask questions. So, Mr. Kimmy, what am I trying to say here? The education that you guys provided for us. Oh, Mr. Gilman, I don't know how to express my thanks and appreciation to you people. All the talk show hosts and the journalists in Liberia, thank you so much. I just got to say thank you. The law is the law. The law will take her course.
Yeah.
Like I asked Eddie today, and before I could leave the law, I asked Eddie, I said, Eddie, these people still insisting that they are not going to go on what is said on Fonati Koffa, who is the legitimate speaker.
Yeah.
What is the next step for the district or the districts that they are representing to do? Is it okay that the district can get in the street, go to the legislature to petition the people to tell the legislature that our districts are empty, we don't have representatives, so they can have re-election? But if you were saying that, it can happen, but Fonati Koffa, who is the legitimate speaker, he had to go back and do a homework. But if the people say it says that they can't go on him, then of course it will be another turn. You know what I mean? But again, thank you so much for the show, Mr. Gilman, and the education.
Thank you very much.
I want to tell my sister Lama before I leave. If we have reaction, judgment, sedition, then we will not hold together. It better we go under one umbrella to get one share. And that one share, when it hold together, will be able to move. And move like a mountain warrior. So I just appeal to all.
So we got one share.
Yeah, we want to have one share. When I share will be Joshua, let it be Joshua. When I share will be sedition, let's get one sedition so we can move like a mountain wind, Mr. Gilman. But if we define ourselves, we are sharing, they share, that share, then we are not together.
Okay, one share.
One man, but we're not together. So
one
we need a share that will be one.
One share.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, woman, really gone. So cool. Only saw the speaker position like Moses in the Bible. I just ask you, you might put it left or Gilma Morris, welcome there from the nation's capital. How you doing? She said, good morning, Mr. Gilma. Good morning to you. And Claire Richards. The only thing I'm saying is that Koffa should act like George Weah. He is not forced to shake hands with Baka, Jeremiah Kuhn, and a duplicate speaker. Yeah, you go put two fingers behind the man back.
The duplicate speaker, huh?
Yeah, the duplicate left-hand speaker. We got room to take one or two more callers here. If I remove the numbers from the screen, we will not take your calls. And you will not be happy. All right? Are you listening to the program Liberia First on GHT Talk? We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. All right? Tamasa, Joel Andrews, welcome to you there. Says good morning, GHT. Good morning to you as well. Welcome. And Joseph Molly Wally Kenda, Liberia will live. Period. Absolutely. Liberia will live.
Joe, how are you? Please tell my greeting to Edith.
Oh, you know he?
I'm not Joseph Wally Kenda.
Oh, Wally Kenda. Okay. I thought you were talking about Joel Andrews. Yeah.
Oh no, like Joseph Wally Kenda.
Wally Kenda. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw the Wally Kenda. You know.
Yeah. Wally Kenda. Yeah.
Edith. Joseph.
Yeah.
But Mr. Gilmore, I think Mr. Gilmore, the first thing is the phrase, I think I want to commend the speaker, not the duplicate speaker or the left-hand speaker, but J. Fonati Koffa, the counselor. And say the law is the law. It has been one of the major phrases. But I think we're receiving the call. Let me.
Yeah. Teddy Yankun, welcome.
Yes, again.
Yeah, welcome. How you doing? Let me say hi to Ma Helena M. Brown first. They're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome to you there. Yeah, Teddy, go ahead.
Yes, thank you for taking the call. What kind evil behavior reminds me of some personal family issues.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember a few years back, in the town of person we are. One guy on OK FM is my brother. We're from the same mother. That's the guy I'm next to.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Abbott Young. He sued Banana Ure. He probably won the case because he proved his deed for a case in Tomaburg around the era, where his father having about 180 acres of land. His father, a grandfather, was one of the black people that came from Scotland Yard to help train or organize the Liberian National Police that were doing Barclay or Thurman back then. So when grandfather came, his father is a crewman. We call him Joe Young. And Joseph Barker's best friend. They knew each other way back. Mm-hmm. And Joseph Barker played the games on my own. If you all heard one of Barker's friends that died and he ignored his friend, abandoned his friend, that was the man. Called Joseph Young. Mm-hmm. This papi here, he had a lot of properties and other stuff. So Joseph Barker, when the time he was vice president, he used to meet with my stepdaddy. They were friends.
Yeah, but you call towards the tail end. So wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Okay, I'll give me wrap it up. So all of a sudden the papi passed, and they were calling Joseph. He is under hope for Joseph Barker to come to his aid. And Barker ignored the papi, or the papi died. So after the papi died, a few months later, Barker went to the papi's son, the other son. The other son had a crown in Liberia. Barker coerced the man's son to give the values full of the man's documents. Barker was keeping them. And he went single it. And how come Ben Ayure got the peace part of my stepdaddy's land? So my brother went to Liberia and sued Ure, and he won a case into my brother's court. And Ben Ayure tried to threaten the man, my brother. But that was one of his Barker's evil story. So that value full of the man documents. The man also went and made a deal with Barker. Some way they fingered the man document, and that made the man land issue. So the rest of the man documents was in my house, in my mouth, keeping them. So I recent time my brother doing weird stuff. My brother went to Liberia to go arrange and to sue Bernard Lewis to arrange that document business. But Barker ignored his best friend when his best friend was dying. They called Barker said Barker never gave no ears. After then,
thank you.
But that's an evil man.
Yeah, evil man. Thank you very much, Teddy. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome to you there. Good to see you on here. Let's take Felicia Howe, Miss Howe from Kentucky.
Hello, Mr. Gimmer.
Hello, welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm good.
Today my head been spinning all day. They article day, article that, article day, article 2. I bring people that they can confuse people. I'm telling you, they bring people that are confused. They went on Facebook today. I said I couldn't wait for AB to come and explain something so my hair will start spinning. Yeah, because they work out, they say they celebrating the win. Yeah. Let AB come on, he break it down before I said Jackson too on the other show. He break it down to net to that. I said, hey, Mr. Give me on. Therefore, then they have to understand. So they don't win. So why they were celebrating now? Because they said they were having party and the other men call on closing argument. We're having our party because we win. That's so lot make them do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
The people that better, yeah. I just want to tell you thank you tonight because the article 1, article 3, article 33, and just spending people here spending money. Yeah, the other man say why the lawmaker don't say you go the Supreme Court don't say you go by. But that BB English they want to speak it, they get almost say the lawmaker, you get almost say that BB English now. get confused. They confused. I don't know whether the people can be elected people when I know nothing. Yeah. They bring article. Send them money.
Yeah.
Constitution 33, 49, all that money. So we just pray so the man will not quit.
No, he will not
Because when
quit.
the man quit, it will be the end of Liberia. When the man quit, they will keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah. This is the landmark case, or landmark ruling. Thank you very much, Miss Howe, Felicia.
Thank you, Baba. Have a nice weekend, yeah?
You do the same.
Okay,
let's take
Baba, Article 5.
Article 10. Let's pray Article 18 here. Gatti passed away from Canada, our last caller. Gatti, what's your favorite article?
Mr. Gamer, my own Article 17. I don't know what it is, but Mr. Gamer.
Now, what you doing now? Free speech.
Yeah.
Article 17.
Article 17.
Yes, Article 17 now.
Because my own article look like these people, I think the state have now, gotten rid of the fact that they were after President. We are now just because this speaker removal is becoming just like you removing a president. Mm-hmm. I don't know what good is it going to do for these people if the speaker leaves. But however, these people are going to do what they're going to do. And today, it just made me to understand that Liberia, we are in trouble. When we watched the closing argument, like my sister was saying, mm-hmm. I mean, there were a lawyer there who graduated in the midst of the war, 1990. I don't even know if he passed the bar here, but I think he got a business in Liberia. And initially he started off good, as if he was, going, people respected him, 32 years. But at the end, the man went on saying by Monday, Fonati will lose his car. He will not have a car by Monday. He will not. Then one of his friends came on to defend him or work with him, and the man even used the F word and called Fonati name, whom the F get for Fonati. So this thing is way bigger than it's just making Liberian divided so much, and it's scary, Mr. Gamer.
Wow.
Liberian people, and then we Liberian people should watch this spoon man, because when a man comes from jail, he got his plane on Liberia, because like America, he will have his felony crime thing, he will not get a job here. So he's doing everything to put everybody aside or tarnish everybody's character in Liberia so that he will have relevance in that country. So this speaker removal thing, the people are going to do what they want to do. Mm-hmm. Because they already saying that they what do you call that, antiviral?
Yeah, ultra virus.
The Latin word.
The Latin word, yeah.
How I gotta say the Latin word
for against the law.
Well, they say it on their side, so they will do everything to do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, Mr. Gamer, the happiness from this thing from my side is that Liberian people are learning. People are seeing what's going on. Yeah. But we just, I for one, I'm appealing to the government to please let the people, get some kind of good sign of living so that they can be happy and relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's take the politics down a little bit. The politics is just dividing everybody. Mm-hmm. You should have seen what happened on the closing argument today. Everybody was, arguing with each other on that platform.
Wow.
So I thank you, Mr. Gamer. That man, when he used the F word today, that scared me. It really scared me, because if you really that bitter about this man coming out, getting rid of this man, that you will use a F word on national radio.
Thank you very much, Miss Passaway.
Yeah, please, man, you gotta tune it down a little bit.
Tune it down. Miss Williams, Kuda Williams.
Yes, sir.
You call after I took down the calling numbers.
What? I'm sorry.
All right, let's hear you.
So my only daughter, happy birthday to you, younger. Mommy loves you.
And younger who?
What about?
Younger Waluba, you have a birthday shout out from your mom, Uda Williams. Happy birthday to you.
Yes. Mr. Kimendo.
Yeah.
The ultrasound or when not sound or adequate sound or when not sound. All the one moving, but today something touched me from DTV. The reporter went down to Robertsfield Highway, coming back. Mr. Kimen, that place was dark. I haven't been to hell. I know none of us have seen hell. But that place was so dark, and he was like advising people that are coming into the country. Please, people, y'all do not come on this road. This is a death trap. No light, Mr. Kimen. That place, I mean, he said, I'm crossing the street and y'all cannot see me. Even my phone light cannot shine. He said, this place is a dangerous zone. I'm begging you guys that are coming into the country, y'all stay far or y'all stay at the airport until daylight, because this is a death trap. These people have here, they're not doing nothing. Mr. Kimen, that place, I mean, so dark. So that's all I wanted to tell people. You coming in, the road is so generous. You have to be careful out there. Joseph Walker, his mom, Mr. Johnson of Gissy Man, had a shopping slipway. When Joseph Walker came, when they brought him, his mom was in slipway there. Slipway now, hope many people. Mr. Johnson told her, you should take care of that old man mom. When he got in power, when CRN went there to go see him, the chicken get in. They had to turn it around. That woman got dark. Get away around here with that. That woman had dark. So yeah, just lead that man and just pray for us to be united in Liberia. That's it. Good night, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Tamasa in a jiffy, take it away.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore. Let me just say thanks to all the callers. They make certain points tonight. I don't want for them to be worried about the situation that unfolding. Speaker Koffa is in a comfortable position. The speaker started working immediately after the ruling of the Supreme Court. If you just watch his post, committee have been set up to see how best they can meet the guys from the other side, so that the reconciliation can be built. But to just close on this one, Mr. Gilman, the biggest problem we have is from the executive. We have similar cases like this in the past. President at the time were not involved, and they were able to settle the fracas that happened between members of the legislature. Even at the wartime president, President Taylor, when Yonduet, and also at the time you had the minority leader, Eben Masali, and the rest of the folks were having that problem, President Taylor went there and mitigated the problem. If President Baka would have been a neutral force in this matter, right after the Supreme Court ruling, he would have called the group and they had a tete-a-tete to sort out things for the beauties of our country. But this is another way around. But let us keep forward. Speaker Koffa will not resign. We will work out everything within his power, and the former presidents in Liberia, don't worry. We don't want to spill out the beans, but things will work out. Let us hope for the better. Mama Liberia won today. Thank you so much, the wise man, for the opportunity.
D12 on the beat. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win.
Gabriel West. We are in a serious trouble. T. West there from Philadelphia.
Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win.
Thank you, West. Mr. Gilman, please tell the speaker to hold his position, the speakership, and not to resign.
I say I jump away. And all you did for me, I jump away.
Melvin Carter. They are going to be taking the speaker on Tuesday, according to one of the lawmakers on Spoon.
Let me say you forced to let
Let's wait and see.
You forced to let me.
If that was part of the ruling.
Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I could go away, eat you. When I need it will hurt. Oh, yeah. When I need it will do.
Well, folks, that's also for us here tonight. Thanks to our long senior panelists, Delano Tomasa, did a great job on here tonight. Thanks to our many callers into the show. Your participation on here speaks volumes, and there's a reason why we come on every evening. All of you that distributed, we say welcome and thank you very much. Those of you that trended with us as well. If you missed the show or you came on late, immediately after we end the broadcast, you can replay and you're gonna get the stories from there, okay? Imana P, I'm talking to you. I will protest, so I jack him out, I jack him the class, and the class is over. Absolutely. So you do the replay and take your exams at the end, okay? Trevor Morris, welcome. Turn the fire the person. Holy Ghost fire the person. And Explolo, you welcome there from Bond City, Lima County. And Favor L. Morris from the nation's capital tonight. Thank you very much.
I say I was born to win.
Let's continue to keep up the line. Be thankful to Addison, Peter Kedon, Kochi, Junior, Prosser, Martha Kabia, Doris Cooper, Ragnar Othello Clinton Sr., Brent Ganga Gamuso. Thank you there for tuning in and being part of the conversation here tonight. You take care, have yourself a wonderful time. I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman. You can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops. You take care. Have a wonderful weekend.
I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it.